Hello, welcome to another fun episode of Thrive Live. Today, I'm excited to talk about stage one adrenal fatigue. So, as we've been talking, it's really honestly, it's time that we address the hidden root of adrenal fatigue and we learn how to tap into a deeper well of energy and vitality because life is just too short not to feel our best. So, let's talk about stage one. Stage one is an early but critical phase to be recognizing. This is when the lights start flashing and we want to address it before it progresses further because if it progresses further, it just takes more time to back out of it. And so we want to be able to recognize the symptoms, kind of set some very specific treatment goals to this stage, adopt specific lifestyle interventions so that you can take control of your adrenal health and be set to engage with life and thrive. So, what is stage one? Stage one is the overstimulation phase. Your adrenals are on a wired hyperdrive in this phase, basically shooting out too much cortisol and DHEA. This excess hormones can trigger disrupted sleep, trouble falling asleep, you can't stay asleep, high blood pressure, headaches, recurrent migraines, high blood sugar, because your blood sugar is actually a natural response to the stress. So as your stress releases, your blood sugar goes up so you can run away from the tiger. Palpitations, so heart arrhythmias, feeling just agitated, irritable. You can also have irritable bowels, frequent loose stools, imbalanced hormones. So think more, you get more hot flashes, more PMS, more intense PMS, more breast tenderness, more cramps. So you get a spike in the hormonal symptoms that you feel. You can get really fatigued. You can get energy crashy throughout the day. And then, of course, brain fog. So as we dive into approaching this phase, stress management really becomes key and bringing the body out of this hyperdrive and focusing not just physically, but also how to calm the body mentally. And then also, in addition to that, modulating its cortisol level to help to bring the cortisol down into a desired normal range for the day. So first up is stress management. So implementing stress reducing techniques. There's so many out there. Kind of pick your favorite flavor. There's meditation, deep breathing, yoga exercises. There is EMDR therapy, DNRS, there's the vagal nerve stimulator. There's so many great techniques to help to just bring that cortisol down in the moment so that your stress becomes more manageable and you are in control of your stress as opposed to the stress controlling you. Second point is balancing the diet. This is actually really crucial and key for helping our stage one adrenal fatigue. So focusing on a well-balanced diet that's rich in whole foods. So emphasizing your veggies, eating the rainbow, getting your lean protein and the healthy fats. And when I talk about balance, I also mean we want to balance your macros. So your veggies, your fibers, your proteins, your fats in a meal. Otherwise, if you don't have enough protein, you don't have enough good fat, or you're too on the starchy carbs, we see these crashes. Also avoiding excessive caffeine and sugar because those will kick off the blood sugar and you want to balance your blood sugar to stabilize the cortisol throughout the day. And then probably the most overlooked component to the diet when it comes to the stage one is hydration. Is literally because being dehydrated can actually heighten the adrenal fatigue stage and leave you more towards the state of hormonal depletion, adrenal depletion. And so yes, drinking water, usually the typical recommendation is about half your body weight ounces, but I'm also just seeing a lot of still dehydration, frankly, in patients. And maybe we're just not getting enough of it. We're drinking a lot of coffee or tea that are triggering water elimination. And so actually bringing in electrolyte mixes, I really like the LMNT formulations. They're simple, they're clean, they're really effective. And also, or just doing pinches of Himalayan sea salt into your water. And it's key that the electrolytes and the salt go into your water, not on your food. Adding the salt to the water is how you actually get that hydration in, and not when you add the salt to the food. Exercise. So at this stage, we want to focus more on gentle, moderate exercises like walking or gentle swimming so that we avoid the further overstimulating the adrenal glands from a HIIT or a really intense cardio cycling session. Time management is the next point. So you want to really prioritize your tasks so that you can avoid overcommitting to help reduce the daily stressors. And also, as you do that, making sure you've scheduled some self-care time in for yourself. And this is actually one of the best ways to get time back is to micro prioritize your day. There's actually a lot of research on this and how it really makes you more efficient and effective. And all of a sudden, you can find that you have an extra 1 to 2 hours in a day for yourself when you actually do this to your schedule. Social support. So make sure you reach out to your friends, family, community to help you cope with any of the emotional stressors. Sleep hygiene, the more important component of this stage of stage 1 is just establishing that regular sleep schedule and creating a relaxing bedtime routine. So often we're trying to run a million miles an hour to bedtime, and then your body can't calm down immediately. It needs some time to relax from the day. So let's talk about some supplemental herbal adrenal support formulas. Some of my favorites are actually combinations where they're combining items that can help to calm down the nervous system, help to relax the body and physical body and the mind, and modulate that cortisol response. So in the herbal realm, we have some great adaptogenic herbs. Adaptogenic herbs help regulate the body's response to stress. So if your cortisol is too high, it can bring it down. If your cortisol is too low, it can bring it up. And so this can improve your energy levels throughout the day, eliminating the afternoon fatigue. So ashwagandha, rhodiola, ginseng, these are some great adaptogenic herbs. Now we usually want to bring in some nervine herbs. So nervines are going to help the nervous system to relax. So chamomile and lemon balm are 2 great ones. L-theanine is an amino acid that you see in a lot of blends. That's a really nice nervine. Then there's a couple items that are nervines and they're also sedatives. So passion flora, vervain, wild jujube seed. Not all of them are going to knock you out. It just depends on how your body metabolizes them. I do a lot of passiflora, passion flower in day formulations, just as a stronger nervine to bring that nervous response down. Magnesium is a great relaxant. Can help your muscles and physical body relax. And then to help you sleep at this phase is melatonin. Melatonin will help you get into that deeper wave sleep faster. And when you have that high cortisol, that higher stress, you'll have trouble getting into the deeper waves faster. Omega-3s actually also really love these for stage 1 because they help to promote an anti-inflammatory response, which can help to manage any neuroinflammation that is triggering and heightening the stress-related inflammation. So at the end of the day, I love the blends of the nutraceuticals with targeted herbs, but also with aspects from the diet and the lifestyle and hydration. Remember, that's the most undervalued component to the diet when it comes to adrenal fatigue. And really taking this list and combining elements out of it so that you find the most useful for you is where we will be winning. So next week, we'll be getting into more digging into herbs deeper so that you can get a bigger understanding of how individual herbs are actually benefiting the body. So I hope that was useful, and I look forward to seeing everyone next week. Bye.